The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Happy Wednesday to everybody, man. We got a big day today. We got the FOMC meeting going on, man. You see the markets, they're reacting to the FOMC meeting. They're trying to price in what they think the FOMC is going to do. We ain't going to get the FOMC meeting until later on in the afternoon. So we got to hold on. We got to wait. We got to see what's coming. We got to see what's going on. Today's going to be one of them days. Hey, Ladybug, you guys got a super space today. Volt, I believe, has got a super space today. I'm supposed to be there for Stewie. Hit me up with a time. I tried to look for it. I tried to look for it on X, and I couldn't find a space. So if it's today, hit me up with a time. But yeah, definitely FOMC meeting today. Big deal. We got the markets reacting to that. You guys know I had some stuff I had to take care of Monday, so we didn't stream. So we got some stuff to go over, some stuff to get on. But yeah, definitely gonna be a big Wednesday today. Markets are reacting to this whole FOMC. You guys know that the CPI data didn't come in good. The data, all this other data didn't come in good. So expect the interest rates. I expect them to stay level. I don't expect to increase. I don't expect to decrease. Just level. Everything stay the same. But that's all speculation. We got to see. We got to see what they're thinking. I don't think we're gonna get a cut. Everybody was pricing in a cut in March. I told you guys be cautious of that cut. Just go to the store, go try to buy a car, go try to buy a house. We all know inflation is still high. So the cut probably wasn't going to come in March a little too early. People probably jumped the gun on that a little too early and pricing that into the market. So definitely, I think we'll hear today. Not going to happen in March. That's not going to happen. Let's get to the chat. Good morning, Doc. Good morning. How are you? Ladybug, good morning. Good morning. Ken, my man, good morning. How are you, brother? Hope everything's good across the pond. My man Selmo Fudd is in the building. What is up, Selmo? What is up, my brother? How are you, Selmo, man? I hope life is good for you, man. I know you're out there grinding. Weather gonna turn around for us out here on the East Coast, baby. But not gonna be as cold, not gonna be as windy, not gonna be as snowy. Let's hope. But I hope you're doing well out there, man. Take care of yourself. Who's messaging me this early? All right, work never stops. So let's go through some of this stuff. We got the Asian markets, guys. They closed good. The Asian markets closed decent. They look decent today. European markets woke up over there where Ken is a little bit earlier than us. They actually look phenomenal today. They are in the green over there in the European markets, are absolutely looking great. That's a good sign for us going into the United States markets when we open at 9:30. But we got, like I said, we got the FOMC meeting, so we got to take care of that. Not looking too great to start the morning, but like I said, today's one of them days where you got to wait for the afternoon, wait for the FOMC meeting. right around that 2-3 o'clock mark. See where the market's really gonna go. We got Coinbase stock sitting at 130, $130. Man, I tell you, it's been hovering around at 127, 130 for a minute. Really not moving. But let me pull this ticker up real quick. There was another Bitcoin miner that just went live on the Nasdaq yesterday, I believe. You might want to check it out if you like Riot. Like I like Riot, the Bitcoin miners. There's another one, GRDI. GRDI just went live. Just went live yesterday on the Nasdaq, I believe. So yeah, right here, GRDI just went live yesterday. It's about half the price of Riot right now. So definitely something to look into if you're just looking to get in to the stock market and see what's going on. You can see the data isn't even really on here yet when it comes to CNBC because it just went live yesterday. But I think it was like right around $5. So if you're looking to get into something like Riot, that could be your play. Timsky, what is up, my brother? What is up? What is up, my man? But just remember that that's a Bitcoin miner, so it's only going to run when Bitcoin runs. So if you're looking to get into something early and looking to get into something new, that could be your play. Moving on over here to the cryptocurrency market, guys. We're sitting at a $1.63 trillion market cap right now, up a little bit from when we talked last time, but still not up in that 175 range that we were hovering at for a while ago. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 57, sitting in neutral. We're just sitting in idle right now, which is probably right about where we should be. So that shouldn't shock anybody. We should be right there in idle. That's where we're sitting. That's where we should be. Bitcoin's taking a step back this morning, actually, from where it was yesterday, sitting at $42,550, down about 2.3% on the day. Not too bad. Looks like it's starting to get some life this morning. When I woke up this morning, you guys know I'm an early riser. So when I woke up this morning, this thing was in the red. So it's starting to get some sort of life going on in it this morning. Ethereum, same thing, sitting at $2,297. Woke up this morning, it really was in the red, but definitely starting to get something going on in the morning. Maybe starting to turn around a little bit. BNB sitting at 302 right now. I'm actually surprised at BNB and how it's hanging in there. I think it's hanging in there a little bit better than what I thought for the situation that BNB's in. But when they instituted that new CEO, I think that brought back a lot of more confidence in BNB. But I'm still surprised, man. This thing's hanging in there a lot better than what we thought. So Solana, what can we say about Solana? Sitting at $98. Yesterday, this thing was sitting around 103, 102, 103, somewhere up in there. So it's starting to get some more life in it this morning, about 0.8% up, down 6.7% on the 24-hour, and that's because it went on that massive run yesterday. So it got up there yesterday. So, but Solana, definitely got a lot going on with Solana. XRP, come on, XRP, come on, man. we got to move, baby. We're only sitting at 50 cents, man. I don't know, man. I'm an XRP holder. Got a lot of XRP, man. But it's hard to be an XRP holder, man. It's hard, boy, because you see this market moving and XRP just trading sideways, man. Like there's not really a lot going on when it comes to price action over there in XRP. It's just trading sideways, man. I think I don't know what it's gonna take, but that thing gotta get moving, man. That thing gotta come on, man. It's hard, boy. It's hard out here for an XRP holder. Um, AVAX, guys, sitting at $34.69, up about 1.4% on the hour, down about 5.9% on the day. I think AVAX, anytime you could touch AVAX right around $30 is probably a good buy. It was 27 last week, right around that 27 mark. But anytime you can buy AVAX right around that 30, that's a good DCA level right there, right around that $30 level, give or take a couple bucks there, depending on where we are. We missed GME and AMC. Yeah, we did over there on Solana. GMC and AMC actually went freaking nuts over there on the Solana blockchain. We missed them too. Can't call them all though. Can't call them all, man. Solana's launching so many tokens an hour. It's freaking nuts, man. What's going on? What's going on over there? Reminds me of the old Ethereum. Bull run days where like you could just throw a dart at a dartboard, man, and they were just launching tokens like crazy. But AVAX, guys, I'm a big AVAX person, so anytime you can touch that at $30, you're doing okay. Dogecoin sitting at 7 cents, 7.8. Again, I think Doge has got that 10x in it during the bull run. I think it's got a 10x in it, but I'm buying it right around these low 7 areas. I do hold Doge. You guys know that. Buying it right around that low 7 area, and just keep adding to the bag. I think it's got a 10x in it, but not much more life than that in it. Much more than a 10x. But we're loading up for the bull, right? We can't load up for right now. We got to load up for the bull. It's all about getting ready for that bull. Chainlink, boys, 1570. Oh man, we've been talking about Chainlinks at $6. Doge trash. Doge ain't trash, man. Doge is gonna run harder than SHIB, man. In the bull, I believe it. Doge is gonna run harder than SHIB. And the only reason I say that is because I think SHIB's community is what's going to hold SHIB back. It's not even necessarily what they have going on. It's really their community that's really going to hold them back. It's what built them, and it's what built SHIB, and it's what will hold SHIB back as well. Sometimes your greatest strength is your worst enemy. That's kind of what SHIB's got going on right now. But Chainlink, man, sitting at $15.69, man. This thing was up to $16. That's just a couple of days ago. We've been talking about this thing since $6, man. So, but definitely, I'm telling you guys, I think Chainlink's going to $500 in the bull run. They just got way too much going on over there. Way too much. Polkadot sitting at $6.75, guys. I told you guys I've been in Polkadot, been DCAing in the Polkadot, been loading up on Polkadot. You got Polkadot 2.0 coming out. You have Polkadot being used on the Cardano forks as well. You got to remember, Polkadot was the original creator of the interoperability of blockchains and connecting blockchains together. So I'm excited for what 2.0's got coming out. I think a lot of people are going to use it. Sitting at $6.75. I still think that this is a steal. Its all-time high was $58. I think it'll smash through that all-time high, especially with this new upgrade coming out. And a lot of people are jumping on that. The Junior, man, Junior. See, I say interoperability, and Junior pops up, and it's kind of like saying his name. It's kind of like saying his name, brother. But because I'm telling you, interoperability is the key word for the next bull run. That's the key word right there. If your blockchains aren't interoperable, you're in trouble, man. You're in trouble. You're just not gonna make it. You're not going to make it, man. You're not gonna make it. So these blockchains out here that are one-dimensional, they're gonna fold up. You right on time. Then you use the words, interoperability, baby. Junior loves it, man. Junior loves that interoperability. But Polygon sitting at 80 cents. Polygon is another one. It's kind of like XRP. I'm a big Polygon holder. I got a ton of Polygon. But to be a Polygon holder, it's actually frustrating as hell because you see this thing moving sideways. It's not really doing much. It's not really going anywhere. It just keeps running between this 75 cents and 80 cent level. Man, it's frustrating as hell to be a Polygon holder. It's frustrating as hell to be an XRP holder. It's frustrating as hell to be a Crow holder because these tokens, man, they're just trading sideways. You're watching other tokens just go to the moon, and these ones are trading sideways. But I think when these things run, they're gonna run, and they're gonna run hard. ICP sitting at $11.47. I still think that ICP is oversold. Uh, I'm not ready to get in yet. I still think it's way oversold. I still think that people are way overhyping it at this point. I think there's a lot of downside in ICP. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for that downside to kick in. I'm gonna wait for the sell-off to happen. And then I'll probably get into ICP. But right now I just think this thing is way, 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 way oversold. And I think a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon for ICP, and pretty soon they'll jump off. It's just kind of the way it is. You ain't never lied. Yeah. The frustration is real, man. The market will. Let's see here. Let me fix this chat. Market will fly today. You think the market's gonna fly today, Junior? I think it's all about what happens this afternoon. It's all about what Jerome says, what good old Jerome says. I think we're gonna find out what the market's gonna do later on this afternoon. Uh, Fed rates today. We were talking about that a little bit earlier, Junior. I got them staying flat. I don't got them going up. I don't got them coming down. I think they're gonna stay flat. Inflation is just too damn high still right now. I think they're going to stay flat. But again, we talk about this every time there's a FOMC meeting. It has no bearing. It doesn't matter what the rate increase or decrease or stay flat is. The market will react based off of the press conference that Jerome has. And if you don't believe me, just look at the market. When they come out with the data, the market will stay level. Once his press conference kicks in, right after that, you'll see the market tend to react based on what he says. And sometimes you'll see the market fly based on a couple comments he makes. And then he'll come back and say something else, and you'll see the market tank. So it's all about the press conference. It's all about the press conference. He'll be bullish. He'll be bullish for once. I don't know. I don't see us getting a rate cut in I don't see him getting I don't see us getting a rate cut in March either, unless we get some data that's completely unexpected. I just think that inflation is still too high. The market, yeah. He is the market wrecker, man. Like he'll wreck. Jerome will wreck the market, man, based on what he says. I've never seen one man with so much power that can move all of the markets, right? All at once. He can just move he can move the stock market, he can move the crypto market, he can move all of these markets just based off a press conference. That man's got so much power. It's dangerous. It's dangerous how much power he has. Stellar sitting at 11 cents, guys. You guys know I'm big on XLM. I'm big on Stellar. I think Stellar is going to be a monster, especially when they start releasing smart contracts over there on that blockchain. It's going to be a monster. You're going to see meme coins flying on Stellar. I think it's so cheap to trade over there, so easy to trade over there, so cheap to trade over there. If you think Solana's cheap, if you think Polygon's cheap, and all the rest of these blockchains are cheap, Stellar. Imagine trading for like 11 cents. I think they pull off a transaction on Stellar is like one Stellar, which right now will be like 11 cents. So it's next to nothing to trade over there. People will start to launch over there like crazy. I hate that. I hate that old douchebag. Yeah, he's not the most. energetic person when he talks. Like it's crazy. My man Junior finally bought him a little bit of Jasmine. He's in the Jasmine game, man. We talked him into it. Now I hope it doesn't tank, because he'll be on here telling us all about it. So, but yeah, Jasmine, man, Jasmine is probably one of the blue chips I can look at and I can say 1000x. I think it has 1000x potential. I think that Jasmine is one of these tokens that the upside is so big. You shoot for 1000x, you get 100x. Are you mad? Probably not, right? Casper, sitting at 9 cents right now today, guys. Casper sitting at number 39 on Coin Market Cap. I think during the bull run, you're going to see Casper crack that top 10. That's how confident I am with where Casper's going and what they're going to do. I think they're going to crack that top 10. We're sitting at 9 cents. Today is an absolute steal for Casper. I may go buy a little bit more today, just because of where it is, the price of where it is right now, sitting at 9 cents. It usually hovers around 10 or 11 cents, but Casper sitting at 9 cents. See, it just went to 10 cents. It's real comfortable at 10 cents. So it's hovering between high 9s and 10s today, but I think Casper is going to move from 39 to 10 up in that top 10 spot. I just have that much confidence in Casper. And my bags are packed, but I'm going to continue to load on them bags. Chronos sitting at 8 cents. Boy, it's tough to be a Chronos holder, man. Man, it's tough, man. It's hard out here for XRP, Matic, and Chronos, man, to be these holders, man. It's hard out here, man. XLM too, man. These tokens, man, they just trade sideways. Crow needs a big meme coin to be launched on his blockchain, Chronos, and you'll see Crow fly. It needs a meme coin over there to really take off, to really get some volume on that blockchain. But man, it's hard out here, man. You owe me if it tanks. Oh, Junior, we owe you a great play if it takes, man. Jasmine Crow, baby. Yeah, it's hard out here to be a Crow holder, man, because it just ain't moving yet. But I think it will. I think it will. We need more Jasmine. You need more Jasmine, Junior. Yeah, we got Junior in. Never enough. You never have enough of these tokens, right? You know, you look at it and you say, okay, these things are moving. You never really have enough. I always tell people that, buy what you can afford, because no matter how much you own, you never have enough. You're always going to wish you had more. When it starts to run, you're always going to wish you had more. When it's profit taking time, you're always going to wish you had more. So, just buy what you can afford. Quant sitting at 103, guys, up about 0.2% on a day. Another token here, Quant, it goes on these little mini runs and then it drops right back down to right around that $100 level. But I think Quant's going to have its day as well. I just think that when we look at where what Quant's got going on, it's going to have its day. But Quant does have competition now. Very, very, very different from where it was when it first launched. It really didn't have any competition when it came to linking these blockchains together, interoperability. But now it's got some heavy competition out there. So we'll see how it reacts, right? Quant's got to come up. It's got to do something different. It's got to really separate itself from everybody else for it to really have that big, huge run up. We miss pork, but I think it still has a 5x. Yeah, pork went on a massive run. It was launched by Poly, the same guy that launched the Pond token. Went on a nice massive run. I missed it. Can't catch all these things, right? These things are launching so many at a time. Like I was, even on the Solana blockchain, like you can throw a dart at a dartboard and you could try to hit these things every day, right? Every hour. You're not gonna hit them all. Uh, where's Seiko? Where's Seiko and Big Watch? I know Big Watch hit me up yesterday. Asked me if I was out opening up a Twitter space, but I didn't open up a space yesterday. But man, Big Watch doing his thing somewhere, doing something. But the market is definitely and I don't know where the hell Seiko is. Probably in bed. Seiko's probably in bed petting his kitty. He's probably in bed petting that kitty or looking for a meow token to buy. Um, but definitely look at this market on a day. This thing is bleeding red, except for TAO is in green. But over the day, this thing is bleeding red. You get to the hour though, it looks like we're starting to pull out of this. A little bit as the day moves on. As the day moves on, it looks like we're starting to pull out of it. Tim Shay, what is up, my man, my brother, the man, the myth, the legend? How are you, man? Yeah, yeah. Seiko, he ain't here. He's petting his kitty, man. Daniel threw us off. Threw us off. Yeah, I couldn't help it, man. It was just out there, man. We got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tim Shay, in the building. What is going on, my brother? How are you, man? How are you? Jake's run. Joke, right? Yeah. So Tim, man, I hope you're doing well, man. I'm so happy you dropped by, man. I'm so happy that you're here. Maddie B, what is up? Good morning. I hope you're doing well too. Hope all is going well with you. Checking in for the checking into work. All right, man. We all got to grind here. I got to grind at about 8 o'clock. I got to start getting. Like I said, got to start getting on it. Get moving, Tim. Is anyone have? My chat keeps blinking at me. Hold on. Have make a Jupiter. Jupe. No, Jupe's going to launch today, man. That's one of the most exciting launches on Cardano right now. Is Jupiter Jupe. They're launching that token, and man, that thing's going to be massive. That token's going to be massive, man. I expect that Jupe token to run hard, and that thing, you may see a 10x out of the gate on that token, but it's the first actual swap / exchange over on Solana, and I just think that thing's going to run hard, Maddie. And if you're not in it early and you're not sniping it early, or if you don't actually get in it early, I think you're gonna miss out. Same. Let's go. Let's get this. Yeah. Too. I think Jupe is gonna go to the moon, man. Mr. P is in the building. What is up, man? Listen, man, if I ain't following Mr. P on X, man, go follow Mr. P on X, man. My man be putting out some of the funniest memes ever, man. Sometimes I just be there dying. Him and my man Grind Time be going at it, man. So but yeah, I think Jupe is gonna run hard today. It's gonna run hard, man. I think Jupiter over there on Solana's got a 10x in it. Yeah, 10 a.m. is the launch. I think you're gonna get. I think you're gonna see Jupe, man. As soon as that launch happens, you're gonna see that thing run and run and run and run. I mean, when you're the first on the blockchain to pull something off, especially as big as Jupe is doing, you're gonna run, and as many people as that's over there on Solana, to have another place to buy it that thing's gonna be crazy. And they're launching tokens too. So uh when they start launching over there, you're gonna see that thing run even harder. So I I just think a 10x is incoming for Juke today. That's my expectation of Juke today. Uh, we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Like, but be careful with the launch of Juke, because if you're not in that first block of traders at initial launch, you'll probably get wrecked. So if you're not in that first block, wait for them green candles to come in. Wait for that first dip. Get in on that first dip, but don't try to get in. Like, if you're not in early, if you miss it, you're not in early, your transaction doesn't go through fast enough or something like that, and you're not in on that first block. Wait for that first dip, because you may be the person buying at the top. Um, and you don't want that, right? You don't want to be the one buying at the top. You're better off. You're better off just waiting. You're waiting for that dip, for that first one. There's a lot of money to be made off of that first dip. That's how I've been playing like 99% of the launches lately. It's literally, I haven't been getting in on launch. I've been waiting for that first red candle to come in, trying to buy close to the bottom of that first red candle, and then riding it up. Because sometimes it saves you, because sometimes the red candles don't stop coming, right? They don't stop coming. And then you don't get into the launch, and you're like, yeah, man, I'm glad I didn't get into that, because that thing just died, man. All right, Junior, man, have a good one, brother. Uh, but yeah, like sometimes that thing just dies, and you're just, you know, you save it. You save yourself. Uh, what's your name? What's your name on X, Mr. P? It's Mr. P Salty Dog, baby. Mr. P Salty Dog. MEXC. MEXC been stepping been stepping it up. MEXC is a absolute great exchange for some of these early meme coins. But I I living in New York, they sent me a message that just said, you better get your money off of MEXC, because we're about to shut you down if you don't KYC. So I'm done using MEXC. You know, I buy my Solana tokens right off of DeFi. Unodex, Unodex Sniper, yo, Unodex. We're gonna get into that, but it's actually launching the Solana blockchain in in a week, and that Sniper is gonna be active in there. So I wish they would have launched it today, before 10 o'clock, before Jupe came out, because I definitely would have been in there sniping it. And we'll get into Unodex here in a second, uh, because I definitely would have sniped it, off of Unodex. There's no doubt about that. And I would have sniped the liquidity pool, which would allow me to, as soon as they started injecting liquidity, I would have got in. Uh, how many jupe? How many jupe? Let's see what jumped on me. Uh, how many jupe were airdropped? First, a ton. There was a lot of airdrops of Jupiter to people that were loyal Solana holders, things like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, be really careful. Be really, really careful with this launch, because there was airdrops. There was a lot of things, a lot of hype, a lot of build up to Jupiter. So be mindful of that, and that's why I'm saying, like, for this launch in particular over here on Solana, I may pull I may pull back and just wait for the first dip, right? Uh, I don't trust these airdrops. Me either. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. Uh, and I'm very leery. I know people who got their wallets wiped out. I was just actually talking to somebody the other day that just got their MetaMask wallet wiped out. So I just you know I don't trust these airdrops. Damn, Daniel. God, got meme blocked. Oh man, yeah. I'm telling you, man. When Unodex launches on Solana, man, this thing's going to be crazy, man. Just sniping these tokens, being able to keep these tokens and buy and sell these tokens, like over there on a Dex platform is crazy. Tomorrow I actually have a Unodex video coming out. We're really gonna start digging into that, and I think it's the 5th Monday. It's gonna be a Monday. I believe it's the 5th. We're gonna have a Unodex space on the Unodex platform. Um, and you guys are gonna want to tune into that because there's some massive news coming out, massive news, and there's going to be two big, huge surprises on that space. Going to give you guys an opportunity, uh, so you're definitely going to want to tune into that because it's going to be something you're going to want to tune into. We're working out the details right now, but it's definitely going to be on it's going to be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely going to be a space you're going to want to tune into. What is it about MXC? MXC, we can't use it. I can't use it because I got a message that said I needed the KYC, and by February 1st, or we're gonna limit my account and stuff like that. So I just don't trust it. I can't use MXC. Me either. I used it. I used it, Timsky, like crazy. And when I got that message, I took all my money off of it because the last thing I want to do is get caught up in an exchange. Um, and actually, for my longs and shorts, I'm actually using a platform called Marjax, and then for my Solana tokens, I actually am back to 100% DeFi now. That's Dr. Rob, not used not used to airdrops. I'm not used to airdrops either, man. We've always told people to stay away from airdrops, Maddie, and now all of a sudden these Solana tokens, man, these airdrops are just like crazy, man. And I'm always leery of airdrops. I don't mess with airdrops because, like I said, people are getting their wallets wiped out, man. And I've talked to way too many people over the last couple of months. I've literally got their wallets just drained from these airdrops, man. Uh, and some of them are legit. Some of them you look at and you're like, yeah, they're legit. You know, but I don't trust any of them. None of them. And I probably left a lot of tokens on the table, right? Because people airdropped on Solana, and I probably qualify. Uh, and I just don't. I don't do it. And I get this message. Then, if you didn't get this message, then Marty, then they're probably not looking at your account. Um, I got this message. Probably they were looking at my account, but I put in a lot of longs and shorts on MAXC as well. So my account was probably really, really active. I mean, really active. It's not in the US. Yeah, MEXC is not in the US. But my account was active, so really, really active. So I probably raised a couple red flags. So look at Pulse Chain up 1.5%. You guys, I'm telling you, man, this Hex community in the Pulse Chain, the Hex, all that stuff, don't sleep on these guys, man. Um, During the bull run, I can literally see Pulse Chain taking off to new all-time highs. Um, the way that this chain is built, I just think in the community that they have over there, I just think that Pulse Chain is one of these chains that a lot of people are sleeping on. We love Solana, you know what I'm saying? We love Ethereum, we love Solana. We're on AVAX, we love Polygon, but Pulse Chain, I'm telling you, they do a crap ton of volume every single day in this bear market. And I can just imagine what they're going to do in the bull market. I mean, they do so much volume a day. It's crazy. Uh, MetaMask, MetaMask wiped what? Yeah, I took everything, everything off of MetaMask. I don't use MetaMask anymore, Ken. I only use SafePal. I only use SafePal wallet. I don't use MetaMask. I I don't use Coinbase, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, any of that. I only use SafePal, and I do have a couple Trust wallets that I had, and I put my seed phrases over on SafePal, and I only trade on SafePal. Um, and SafePal's cool too because you don't have to add networks, right? So if I'm in a wallet and I buy something on ERC20 and I buy something on Sol and I buy something on AVAX, I get to see all that in one wallet, and I don't have to add additional networks. I don't have to go out searching for D apps on how to trade. They're already all in the wallet. Like I can see everything right there in front of me. I don't have to keep flipping between networks and stuff like that. So SafePal's got an amazing, amazing design and layout to it that there's really no reason for me ever to use MetaMask again. It says I am under review. I don't know, Maddie. Be careful. Be careful over there though. If they send you a message uh under review, it says you're under review, be careful over there. Like because they literally told me that they were cutting me off on the first, like they were going to my access was going to be limited on the first. So um I didn't even play around with it. I got that message and I just moved my money off of it last week. Like I was gone. Uh I never accept shit that that arrives that arrives in my I don't either, Ken. I don't accept anything. I don't look at anything. I don't touch anything, man, in them wallets, man. I mean, I've known people who got wiped the hell out and everything. All their crypto was gone. Uh in my exchange, I'll cash it. Yeah. I mean, I just SafePal for me is the way to go. It's the safest wallet that I've seen out there anywhere. Um, and literally, sometimes it'll ask you 3 times if you want to make a trade because it'll look at you and say, "Does your dumb butt really want to make this trade?" Uh, it might as well just bring up a message that says, "Dummy, don't hit accept." But sometimes it will. Maybe just use a VPN to yeah, see, Maddie, I don't use a VPN. Like I don't mess with them. I sometimes for me, like it's just easier to buy it on the DeFi side and just buy it on an exchange, send my ETH over to my DeFi side or my Solana or my AVAX or whatever, and then that way I don't have to worry about it. Well, I'd like to go to bed and not have to worry about whether or not I wake up in the morning and the centralized exchange is going to shut me down. Uh, Anything new? Always always move last before people tweet. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, Ken. They do move last, but I'm telling you guys, man, watch out for Pulse Chain. Watch out for Pulse Chain, guys. It's going to move. This Pulse Chain market will move. And you're either sitting on the sidelines. Either going to be sitting on the sidelines for Richard Hart twerking when that thing moves, or you're going to be cashing out. But Pulse Chain in the bull run will go. Even if you only have a little bit of Pulse Chain, you'll make some money. He's going to come out. He's going to start twerking. He's going to start doing his thing. Pulse Chain's going to move. That whole ecosystem's going to move. There's too many hexagons over there for it not to move. There's too much money over there. And to tell you the truth, another plug for Unodex, guys. Unodex is the only place that you can buy hex on the DeFi side in the United States. Uniswap took it off their swap. It's an ERC20 token. Uniswap took it off. You can use 1 inch, but you got to use a VPN to use 1 inch. But you can't even buy it out of MetaMask anymore. So Unodex is the only place that you can buy hex on the DeFi side. So I get more random mega, and random messages on SafePal than MetaMask. I get random messages too. I don't even look at my notifications for SafePal for Ken. I don't even look at the notifications when they come through. I actually have them turned off because really to me they're irrelevant. I don't care what SafePal's got going on as far as messages and things like that. The only thing I care is that my swap goes through, and that's the only notification I need. That I've received things or sold things. I don't really care about their random messages. You know who gives you the most random messages is that damn Trust Wallet. I mean, I got to turn my notifications off for them. It seems like every 5 minutes they got some notification coming over Trust Wallet, and I'm like, really, man? Like, I don't even use you guys. Why are you guys continually sending me messages? SafePal is way better than SafePal's where it's at, Ken. SafePal's got the wallet. To me, they're the best wallet out there. I don't like holding on to 7 or 8 different wallets per blockchains and things like that. And if there's a one-stop shop for something like SafePal, then I'm gonna go there and that's what I'm gonna do. That's where I'm gonna buy. And that's where I'm gonna do my business. I just don't like going to 100 different places to download this chain or download that chain or do this or do that. I just I try to make trading as simple and easy as possible, and to get to a one-stop shop, I think you're better. Yeah, Doc, I'm gonna leave that right there. That's your paid show for today. Been waiting on that for a year, man. It'll be a year in March. It was supposed to be out a year ago in March. A year ago in March, we're waiting on the release. Can't get it right. Can't get it right. Seiko said it best. That's all I'm saying. Seiko said it best. You guys, we got Win, guys. Look at Win. Sitting at 1, 2, 3. Sitting at 40996, right? So Win came out. Then you'll find my bag. Yo, yeah. I didn't say. I just state the facts, man. Go back and listen to the recording. So Win coming out at 40960. Yeah, that thing's flipping like crazy. It's moving this morning, guys. 4096. Yeah, that thing's moving. It's actually moving up today. Win is definitely on an up today. Nothing to see here. Yeah, nothing to see here, brother. So nothing to see here, man. hell to yo Maddie, Maddie, nothing to see here, man. Nothing to see here, man. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. Pork with dip. Pork's gonna dip today. During the day, it'll run at night. But we got Win here, guys. Win here is running. Let's see. I do got something on Win. When we look here, Win, guys. Win gets listed on KuCoin, big top tier exchange. So this meme coin is actually listed on KuCoin now. So definitely, I think that this green candle right here. When you look at this big, huge green candle right here on one to the third day, I think that this was KuCoin right here buying their supply. Um, I think that this was KuCoin coming in and buying its supply, getting ready for the listing. Because you know that these tier one exchanges, they buy their own supply, right? So, like I think that this is what was going on right here on this candle right here. This KuCoin was actually coming in and buying that supply, and then retail seeing this big run up, and then you've seen that on this day right here, you've seen a couple red candles because retail was taking advantage of the situation of KuCoin buying a supply. Um, but you can see today, this green candle start to set in. I think Win's going to actually run up today. It's gonna get the zero back. You can see it moving now. I mean, the price up here is moving. Like when we go through the rest of these charts, you're not going to see you're not going to see this price move this fast on Dex to it. You're not going to see it blinking as fast, but you can see when that price has been doing that all morning. It's been fluctuating like that all morning. It's been moving. I think I'm going to see a nice run up on Win today. It's going to get that zero back, and it's going to reclaim that zero, and it's gonna run, man. It's gonna run. Uh, always back to the push. Daniel, give me $50. No, Doc, you give me $50. You give me $50. Uh, that's right, Ken. Uh, uh, but yeah, so I think when with this news, this KuCoin news right here, and this is coming right from KuCoin guys. So this isn't fake news. This isn't anything that we're making up. This isn't anything that we're going through, right? This is actually real news from KuCoin, right? So it's got listed, but I think that this is that green candle. This was KuCoin buying their supply, and I think we're gonna see this thing probably sitting up in this level right here today, probably at the top of this red candle right here from yesterday where the sell off started. I think you're gonna get back there, and that's at that 3014 level. I think you're gonna see a massive push up. You're gonna see a massive run on that on Win today. It's just that's how I feel. That's what I think is gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out, right? Myro sitting at 11 cents right now. Definitely had a pullback. Had this massive run up right here, and after this massive run up, you got to expect this pullback right here. But it's at that crucial level, right? It's at this level right here, where the last time it's a little bit below this 3 day level before it had that second push up. So if Myro can maintain this green candle today, it may push back up here because you can see right here when it was around these levels before, um, that's when it had that massive push up, right? So we're a little below them levels, right? Just a little below. So if it can maintain this green candle today and really going into tomorrow, this thing could have this massive leg up again and get back up to this 20 cent level. So Myro, the key for Myro on whether this thing's going to go back up to that 20 cent level is really today and tomorrow, right? It's really today and tomorrow. It's can it maintain the green candle today? Can it maintain the green candle tomorrow? Too many memes launching, launching, preventing multi runs. Yeah, it is. But Myro had that multi run. It ran here, right? Leveled off, and then had a second run up, right? I Here's the thing: when you look at some of these meme tokens, you got to understand, like you're still seeing a holder count of 23.5K, and you're still seeing a 24-hour trading volume of 100, I mean $1.23 million, right? So these things are far from dead, right? They're far from dead. It's no different than Pepe. It's no different than Bonk. It's no different than you know plays like that where you're saying, okay, so which one of these are going to survive and which one of them are going to be dead, right? Because what's going to survive to the bull run is going to run. That's where you're going to make massive money. if you're in these ones that will survive into the bull run, that's where you're gonna make massive money. I think when it's done, no no marketing. Win does not have marketing. And that's hurting it, right? That's hurting a lot of these projects out here. It's hurting a ton of these projects. Uh, I would stay in pork and now see I would stay I would stay in Myro. I would stay in Punk. I would stay I would stay in Bonk. Like these are the plays that are going to be here during the bull run. I mean, I would stay in them. Pork still a little bit too early to figure out how long you're going to stay there. I mean, you go over there, you make some money, and then maybe get out. But you know, it's really about that holder count. It's really about that growth. Pork doesn't have any marketing either. Give me $50. Tipsky, you give me $50. Um, Maine sitting at 1 cent, 1-0. So it's hanging on. It's been on a couple green days. Maine's doing okay. Uh, Stewie, guys, we got to talk about Stewie, man. Massive onboarding process going on right now. Massive onboarding process. Massive NFTs going on right now. Literally the onboarding process. They are literally throwing tokens, throwing NFTs, throwing airdrops at people who spend 100, 250 bucks on onboarding. I put a X video out about that yesterday. Massive onboarding process. I bought some of the NFTs. I've staked them over there. I should say I shouldn't. We don't use the word stake because that's against the law. But I've actually put them in there, uh, put them in the reward pool, and seen a ton of rewards. Definitely seeing a return ROI, return on my investment, quick. But there is massive onboarding process going on this week. You guys need to go watch that video because I'm telling you, the onboard process is absolutely crazy on what they're giving away over there and it's working. It's actually working. I'm not holding memes for longer, for long haul. I'm holding some for the bull run. I'm definitely holding some for the bull run. Uh, I think that there's going to be some that are actually going to run and go crazy during the bull, and them are the ones that I'm holding on to. The other ones I'm in and I'm out. Tim gave Keith $50. Yo, a lot of people over there in the dog community gave Keith their money, man. Keith robbed y'all, man. Uh, Keith robbed that whole dog community, man. Keith's a snake, man. Uh, I never liked that dude from the beginning. I went to a couple of his spaces. I quit going to his spaces because that dude was just like he wanted to cuss everybody out. He wanted to act foolish. I can't believe people actually gave him money, man. I wouldn't have gave that dude a dime, man. He wasn't a good look for the dog community from day one. Uh, main chart, choppy. Yeah, Timsky, it's choppy, but uh they actually are maintaining. Fake pump or not, man. A pump is a pump. I don't care if the devs dump their money into a token, and they pump the chart, and people are able to cash out. Let them pump it, man. Let them pump it. Who cares, right? Who cares anymore if the devs are pumping the chart, right? Uh, Timsky giving away $50. I mean, seriously though, like, who really cares anymore if the devs are pumping it or if they're not? Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, as long as the outcome is income, right? If the outcome is income, it doesn't really matter. It just doesn't. Uh, Dr. Rob, not Dr. Rob, not this guy. I didn't pay for shit. Yo, man, I can't believe Keith. I shouldn't say I can't believe Keith did that. I mean, you could see that one coming. Keith rugged an NFT project before, called Immutable Whales. So I can't believe nobody called him out on that, but he definitely rugged the project before. Like, this isn't the first time that Keith's taking money from people. I didn't find out about that until later on, until actually, like yesterday or something like that. But it's not the first time. I stopped going. Yeah, it just got to be too much. It's just got to be too much. Like, got to move the chart, right? They really need Shibboleth back. You know. Yes, yes, he was. He was. He was a real dummy. He was a real dummy. I have to say, Maddie, he was, man. Keith was this a freaking dumbass. But he actually rugged a project, man. An NFT project. Go look it up. It's called Immutable Whales. And he rugged that project, and he I found it out a couple of days ago. When people were asking me if I was surprised that he took the money, and then they were showing me proof that he actually rugged the project before, and I was like, "Damn, man, that's crazy." Key to going. The community is trying their best. Yeah, I think the community's trying their best over there, Tipsky, but they need a leader. They need a leader. Uh, uh, they need to pump what I'm holding. Oh my God, Doc wants everybody to pump what he's holding. That's what you call, sometimes extra liquidity. Uh, you know, but they need a leader. They need some marketing over there. They need Shibboleth to come back to start marketing that project. We'll pull the dog chart up right now. Uh, it's actually next on the list here. Uh, it's painful, guys. This is painful. Uh, it's painful. 3067. That's painful. Oh, that's painful. That one hurts. Stop dog spaces as people kept playing kept playing kept playing their favorite their favorite music. Yeah, there's a lot of music going on over there, and like chilling, but not a lot of information, right? Like, I can't sit in a space all day and just chill. I gotta have information. you know if you don't have information, don't open up a space. you know Shibboleth has to come back. I don't think he's coming though, Tim Ski. I mean, think about it. Like, would you come back? I mean, maybe he's gonna come in on his white horse and save the project. I don't know, but I think if that was the case, he would have did it already. Uh, some of the some of the guys are doxing Keith. Yeah, Keith needs to be doxed. Keith was in Saitama. Keith was in Impact XP, and then he started that. That Immutable Whales, and then he rugged that, and then he was in Dog. Barb is so dedicated. Barb is dedicated. Barb is one of the most dedicated people I know. Sometimes to a fault, right? Barbie's got a brand that she needs to maintain on X, and sometimes you can your reputation, your brand gets hurt by some of the projects you're in. Don't do it, then, Bye. But yeah, I mean, take it down. This chart, man. This chart's painful, man. This chart is literally painful to look at. Let's look at Jasmine. Sitting at 204907 on a red candle today. Definitely on a red candle today. But Jasmine's got some selling pressure in it. It definitely got some selling pressure in it over the past couple of days. Jasmine has to, it's got to have another leg up, but it's been trading in this area of 4.9. 4951, for a minute here. I think it's just building its support right here. Just building its support at this level right here. You see right here, the last time it really started to build support at this level, this is when it took off into the sevens, right? So I think it's building that support again right here at this level, waiting for that next takeoff. But again, there has to be news, right? We got to get news out of Jasmine. Funny thing though, switch between Jasmine. Jasmine chart, Jasmine chart, and dog chart. Yeah, Timsky differences here with Jasmine though. They actually have news, right? They have a leader. They have news. They have things coming out. They're coming out with a layer 2 blockchain, things like that. And they actually, have news. They have marketing. They have a plan. It's not the same. It's just not the same. No Timsky. Jasmine is a long term. It's just not the same, right? That's like saying that Ethereum's been trading sideways for 3 days. So flip between the Ethereum chart and another chart that's been trading sideways for 3 days. You can't compare the two, right? They're two different types of projects. Alarm bells ringing in my head about Keith. Yeah, me too, Ken. I since the day that a couple of days that Keith opened up a space and he cussed a couple people out, and I actually had to go in there and let him know one day about who Worldwide Crypto was because he was ready to kick him out. That let me know, one, you don't know the space because you didn't even know who Worldwide Crypto was, and he was actually promoting dog on links, and you were ready to throw him out of space. That lets me know that you didn't even know, that you're not well versed enough in crypto to know who people are, and two, it let me know that you have no tact to even really try to understand, right? So yeah, them alarm bells were ringing. Stronghold, guys. First payment solution processor on XLM. Strong project here, man. It's sitting at 203587, trading sideways. Definitely, if you're not in it, something to look at. Neuroni bouncing back from 16 cents on a red candle today down to 18 cents. It was up to 20 cents yesterday. Came back down to 18.9. Again, this is going to trade sideways until utility comes out. It's just going to trade straight sideways. Pepe, I don't even have to look at the chart. I know it's down today. It's definitely down today. Not doing too great. Unodex down today too. Not doing too well. Holding this 2 cent level right here, but definitely this candle right here, this red candle right here hurt it. It's got to bounce back from that. Definitely not. Nothing's really looking strong today, to tell you the truth. But that's just the truth of the matter. Is nothing's really looking good today. But definitely, we are on a down market. You got Punk A had its big run up here. It had its big run up. It's had its sell off. So it looks like it's starting to consolidate a little bit right here at this level where it's at. Right around this 4 cent level. Looks like it's really just starting to consolidate right here. Keep an eye on this, see where it goes, see if this thing drops any lower. If it drops any lower, it may be in trouble. But if it can hold these levels right here for its next leg up, it could go back up here on this run. But if it continues to drop and mint these red candles on a day, it's in trouble. It definitely could be in trouble. So within the next day or two, you're gonna find out whether or not this thing's on life support or not. He attacked Timsky. Yeah, he did. I remember that. Did he? Did he? Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. But you know what? Everything that's in the dark will come to the light, right? And I'm telling you, it's definitely Keith's true colors were going to show. They were going to show, and it's just a matter of time. But Stewie, guys, this huge onboarding process. I'm telling you, go watch that video on X. It's an amazing what they're giving out for new wallets over there. You can literally spend $100 in Stewie token, and if you hold that $100 for 7 days, they'll airdrop you 50% of that $100. So basically, you end up with $150 in Stewie token, and they'll also airdrop you a common NFT as well, just for spending $100. If you spend $250, they're gonna airdrop you 70% of that purchase if you hold for 70 days, and if you hold for 30 days, they're gonna airdrop you. I think 2 common NFTs. If you spend 500, they're going to airdrop you 70% of that 500, and they're going to airdrop you a silver NFT, which gives you voting rights within the community. It's an amazing thing. And then obviously 1,000, you're going to get that gold NFT at 70%. So I'm telling you, this onboarding process is moving, and you can really see it. I mean, we're on a day chart, obviously, so you're going to see Stewie's highs and lows, but you look at the amount of buys that are coming in over the last day or so. It's all about that onboarding process, right? People are literally taking advantage of this onboarding process and loading up wallets. And we're calling it Stew Week, and it's really all about that process, man. And here's the thing. Like I said, I've been staking my NFTs, my Stewie NFTs over there, the keys, and I've been receiving a whole bunch of USD T rewards over there, rewards over there. So, I'm just waiting for to keep increasing them rewards, and waiting for them rewards to pay for my NFTs. So basically, my return on investment will be soon. So. Definitely a lot going on over there. I know people are jumping in and out of a lot of meme plays right now that are just running and dumping. I mean, I'm chasing some of them, but I'm not chasing a lot of them. And I'm just not chasing a lot of them. And I'd rather be in plays that are a little bit safer. I'd rather have the majority of my money tied up in plays that are a little bit safer, plays that have been around for a while, and plays that I know that are going to be here when I wake up in the morning. But I mean, we all are degens at heart, right? So eventually we'll get to degening, but that's not where the majority of my money is. Solana, guys, we talked about Solana. This network has absolutely been taking off. This article is a couple of days from yesterday, where it was Solana was over $100, but they're starting to talk about this Jupe launch, right? This token launch. They're starting to talk about this launch and how much value it's going to bring in at this launch price. When Jupe launches, and how Solana's absolutely going to take off when this thing launches. I have to remember that the Jupe launch. It's great for Jupe, but it's actually great for Solana too, because all that Solana is good. All that buy and sell and trading is happening on that Solana blockchain. And we all know that we talk about this all the time. Your blockchain is only as successful as the transactions that are going through it, right? So the more transactions that Jupe gets today at 10 a.m., the higher that Solana price is going to go as well. Because one, you need Solana to trade it, and two, Solana is going to get paid off of that volume, right? They're going to get that volume is going to raise that price. So, I remember now. Yeah. So understand, like this volume on Solana is going to be high at 10 o'clock today. Yeah, Timsky, I was wondering if you remember when he went off on you. Network is worth more than my dog. Yeah, you're right. Networking is definitely the key to this space, Timsky. I agree with you. That's why that's why I love what you're doing over there. Holding spaces, in the spaces, meeting people, getting your name out there, meeting people, building connections, building all that stuff. You can't put a price tag on that, especially in this space. So, I mean, if you have a strong community and you're networking with people and you know people and all that stuff's flowing like that, man, like there's not a price tag that you can put on that. And that's why I always respect what you're doing over there. Yes, biggest launch. Yeah, Maddie, I think so, man. It is the biggest launch, and it's going to what I'm going to be interested in too is it's going to test the Solana system, right? Like Solana had some outages during the last bull run. I don't think it's going to have the problems this time. I think that they fixed them issues, they fixed all that stuff behind the scenes, but I think this is going to be another one of them check marks that Solana is going to be able to check off its box of yes, we can handle this big influx, right? We can handle this big volume, right? We now we know we can handle it from the meme coin perspective, but now we can handle this big launch, this Jupiter launch, without a network outage. And I think they're going to check that box today at 10 o'clock. And couldn't be happier for Solana for that. But I think they're going to check that box today. And and I think that's going to be a great thing for Solana. One of the few I interact. Yeah. Well, thank you, Ken. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate your interactions. Uh, have a good day. Have a good day to all. Maddie, have a good day. Good luck at 10 o'clock today. Good luck today at 10 on the Juke launch. I'm gonna probably be one of the ones that are buying on the first dip. So that'll probably be me. But definitely a big day, 10 o'clock today, guys. Learned a lot. Learned a lot from the big bros. Rob. Well, thanks, Timsky. I appreciate that, man. Uh, still hoping, you make a proper tutorial video on selling / liquidity. It's coming, Ken. It's coming. It's coming. Right now, you'll see that proper video it'll get intermixed a little bit with another video I have coming out, but it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. It's definitely something I'm working on. But wait until you see these Unodex videos that are going to start dropping on the first. You may see a lot of that liquidity ratio stuff, selling and liquidity ratio stuff in there. But I definitely make a dedicated video to that. I've been working on it. I got some examples that I'm working on, and I've been working on it. I'm cutting some of that up. Is Grayscale done selling? They cut selling in half of the outflows for $2 million. It's amazing what happens when these big institutional investors quit dumping on us dumbass retailers, and you start to see a price. You start to see a price of Bitcoin start to level off, right? You start to see it between this 42.5 to 43,000. It's amazing what happens when these big institutional investors like Grayscale quit dumping on you as investors, and they quit dumping on the market, and they quit doing all that the prices of these particular cryptos will actually be able to level themselves off and go up for the next leg up. But I hope Grayscale's done. I hope these guys are done with their outflows. I hope that they've made enough money and then come behind everybody and bought enough Bitcoin to where that they can just sit there for a little while without crashing the markets. Because we need that leg up. Yo, Big Watch, dude, we were just talking about you, man. I was here in the cut. No, man, I figured you were in the cut doing something. Probably working. Just couldn't just couldn't comment. Yeah, I figured you were doing something because you reached out the other day. You reached out yesterday, so I figured you were doing something. I figured you were busy, man. What's going on, big wise dude, man? I hope you're having a great day, man. Great Wednesday. But yeah, so Grayscale, man, they're going to quit dumping on us. Like, well, I shouldn't say they quit. They cut their dumping in half to $200 million. So the price is leveled off. Imagine what's going to happen. Imagine what's going to happen when they actually have enough and they actually quit dumping on everybody, right? Going to be an amazing feeling, and Bitcoin's going to actually take off, man. And here's that stock that I was telling you guys about that launched a couple of days ago or yesterday on the Nasdaq. Bitcoin miner right here. Shares extend. They dropped right after the Nasdaq listing. So when you look at this, the symbol is GRDI, right? It's another Bitcoin stock like it's another Bitcoin stock like Riot, right? I got my eyes on this one because Riot, we know, it's been out for a long time on the stock market. So it's got its thing going on, and the price is where the price is going to be, right? But this one's actually new, and Timsky, you'll appreciate this. It's actually a Canadian company. Uh, so there's a Canadian company underneath the same ticker, which is the same company. This is just a branch in the United States, so you can appreciate that. The DGs are all in the building, baby. The DGs are all in the building. I like it. So yeah, I mean, if you want to get into something early and keep your eye on it, check this one out. I wouldn't don't just dive in and buy it though. Really watch it because yesterday it was really volatile. It launched, but it was really volatile yesterday. So really watch it and see where that price is going to level out. I'm looking to try to get in right around $2 and hoping that it has the run up that Riot had to that $12 or $13 range. So, but again, it's so new that you got to see how the stock market's going to react to that. Damn, that's good. That's good to hear because I thought the series was ending. But all right, guys, that's what I have for you guys today. I got to get out of here. Pink Bull kids. I don't know a lot about Pink Bull. Tell them to hit me up. Let me know about Pink Bull. But I'm gonna get out of here today, guys. I got a lot going on, so I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate you guys tuning in for over an hour and listening to me ramble for about an hour and a half. I appreciate that. Market, guys, pay attention to the market right around 2 or 3 o'clock. That's when we're gonna get that FOMC news. The market's gonna react to that news, really the news conference. So really pay attention to the market during the news conference. It's going to be crucial to where this market's going to go. My anticipation is that we're not going to get a rate increase or a decrease. Definitely not getting a decrease. Definitely getting a decrease. No problem, Timsky, man. Appreciate you as always, brother. Definitely not going to get a decrease in the interest rates, but I don't think that they're going to raise them either. I think that they're going to stay pat for a little while. I think they're going to probably stay at the same level probably the next couple FOMC meetings. So, but again, the market's going to react. Okay. But the market's going to react to the actual. The market's going to react to the actual press conference. So pay attention to that. And just know that if Jerome Powell comes out and he starts to speak in terms that they're not sure what they're going to do next FOMC meeting, or there's a possible rate increase on the next FOMC meeting, or if there's a possible level off at the next FOMC meeting, be prepared for this market to be red. If he comes out and he's talking about there's a possibility of a rate decrease of a rate cut going into the next FOMC meeting, prepare for this market to be green. It's literally that simple, guys. So, but all right, I am out of here for today. You guys be safe. You guys be good. We'll be back at you guys next Friday. We'll get back at you guys on Friday. We'll do this all over again. We'll be able to talk about what Jerome did today. We'll be able to talk about the FOMC meeting. We'll be able to talk about all that stuff. And we'll get a clear understanding of where the market is headed and where it's going later on this afternoon. Yo, RJ, meow, baby. Yeah. So, man, RJ just woke up. He must have been on a roaring kitty space all night. Meow, man. But so with that, man, you guys be safe, be good. I'll get at you guys on Friday. But I'm telling you, man, go check out that Unodex. Go check out that Stewie token. Massive moves going on over there. And that Unodex about to release the Solana blockchain any day now. And when it does, it's going to be massive. It's going to be a massive thing. And you're going to want to tune into that Unodex space on February 5th. Going to be something special going on over there. And you're gonna want to pay attention to Stewie, because they are right now got massive incentives for you to get into the token. Massive incentives. So with that, I'm out. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys on Friday. And you guys stay safe, man. Watch them wallets. Make sure them wallets don't get drained, and make sure that you guys are staying safe out here, man. It's a hard world out here, man, and people are just looking to take your money, man. So we be safe, and see you guys on Friday, and make some money today, guys. Make some damn money today. I'm out. Have a good one.